Hey guys, Tattoo for You, Richard here, and it is time for a video of awesomeness. So, a long time ago in a land far, far England, there was a game of epic proportions. Proportions meaning size. There was a game that was so cool and so fun, I loved it, and of course it quit coming out, and they quit making it, and they quit just blah. Games Workshop made a game called Inquisitor, which was on a 54mm scale, if I remember correctly. It's a 50-something. It's a big scale. You have your typical miniatures, and then you have the Inquisitor miniatures. I had quite a lot of them, a good range of them. Because at the time, I was working at the comic book store, and whenever new stuff came out, I would get one of everything, kind of go over it, review it, and, you know, all this other stuff, and have fun with it. So Inquisitor came out, super awesome fun game. Me and my cousin played it several times. We really liked it, really enjoyed the mechanics of it and the way it played and things like that. Well, of course, what happens to a lot of games like that through Games Workshop, people lose interest, Games Workshop stops backing it and supporting it, and it just kind of dies out. Plus, the miniatures being 54mm and metal, I don't know how many times. Like, I had Artemis, I believe was his name, because he just came out in the new Death Watch, but he was the big Space Marine miniature. That thing was all hunk of metal, and he was running forward, so he was standing on one foot pretty much. So you had all this pewter weight on one foot. That was a pain in the butt. I don't even think I ever got him fully built and standing upright. But there's tons of other characters, tons of figures, and you could pretty much make whatever you wanted. You could come up whatever you could come up with, you could do it. Gene Stealer cults, mutants, Inquisitors, you name it. You got Space Marines, obviously, because it was part of the Inquisition. But all that stuff, whatever you could come up with, you could bring into the game. Alien races, whatever, you could bring it, and you could play it, and you could use it, and you could have fun with it. They had assassins, they had things like that. They had a figure, I can't remember who he was. He might have even been a commissar, I don't know. But anyway, they had a character that looked good like a commissar. So I sat there and I took Gazgul Thraka's Power Claw, and I mounted it to, kind of one of my early conversions, this character into Commissar Yarick. So I could have a Commissar Yarick character. You know, I thought it would be pretty cool to bring him into the Inquisitor world and just have fun with it. But anyway, so the reason I'm bringing this up is, with the Inquisitor not being around anymore, of course, you know, people loving games and stuff like that, they like to do their own thing eventually. You know, like before Kill Team came back out, they re-released Kill Team. The group had Kill Team rules that they made up. Well, there is Inquisitor-28. INQ-28. It's a thing. I didn't even know about it. I just found out about it recently through a friend, which kind of is what sparked all this. But anyway, INQ-28 is basically Inquisitor on a 28mm scale. So, people who know about Inquisitor probably, already know about this and have heard about it before. Again, I'm still fully learning it and understanding it and figuring out about it anyway. But for what I do know, I think it's pretty much the same rules as Inquisitor. No, Inquisitor is what Games Workshop did to it, as in they quit it. Inquisitor, with extra twists and something, just little things tweaked to make the mechanics less clunky or something like that, from what I understand. I don't know for sure. I've only looked into it a little bit. And of course the scaling brought down, you know, because you got this character can run 12 inches. Well, now that they're smaller, that's not 12 inches is like a mile away. But yeah, it's basically Inquisitor shrunk down to a 28mm scale. So, what a friend of mine has done, and why I'm bringing this up now, is he has created a group on Facebook for it. It's called INQ-28. So, Inquisitor-28, INQ-28, a community project. And pretty much what it is, he wants to get it really going next year. But like having people come on there, we talk about ideas, talk about our war bands, and create war bands for Inquisitor. I mean, that's the level of what it's at right now. You're just getting a whole bunch of people from all over the globe just kind of getting together and doing it and sharing their ideas and their things. And I just thought, I have a lot of friends of mine who play Frostgrave and Mordheim and things like that, which are warband games, skirmish games, just like that. And I thought, hey, this would be a great idea, you know, to share it with my friends, my YouTube friends, see if they want to come on and just join this little group, this little community that we're starting on Facebook. Just for fun. No pressure, no, you got to get something done by this time period, nothing like that. It's just a good old fun time. Yeah, I mean, it's basically Mordheim and Frostgrave on a sci-fi level, you know. So with my stuff, it works out kind of cool because I'm already working on my Imperial Knights house, and why it's not an army by any means, it's just something I'm doing for fun. It kind of fits in with this a little bit. Because I don't have like soldiers in this Imperial Knight army as much. I have pilots, night pilots, and stuff like that. And the Inquisitor doesn't use Imperial Knights, obviously, but the pilots, I could use my warband be my night pilots. You know, out of their suits, just scavenging for parts to fix their knights and things like that, since they're no longer a great house in the Imperium, you know. But yeah, anyway, this group seriously is I think it's going to be really fun. Just come on there, join, come up with fluff, talk to people about the Inquisitor game, talk to people about Inquisitor-28. Come up with ideas, create a war band, you know. Here's me. This is me in my Imperial Knight house. I just put him together. We have our relic, our hammer of Krieger, sorry. And then, you know, power sword, and he's got his little gun back there. So you have to have a gun in this world too. You just got to shoot things. But, you know, it's just stuff I've put together. He's an Imperial Knight pilot, you know. This is just my figure for him when he's outside of his suit. And just Inquisitor-28 just seems like a really fun project. The idea of having a community to get together and talk and bounce ideas off of just seems really fun too. I'll leave a link in the description below for the Facebook page. My buddy D.A. Pizzy came up with this idea, you know, something. He had a wild hair happen after a comment, and they were talking about something on another Facebook page, and he decided to put this group together, and I think it's going to be fun. I really liked Inquisitor, and I liked all this stuff. You know, maybe it get going enough. People who are in local areas together can get together and play a game of Inquisitor-28. You know, who knows? That's what this is all about. Getting together, guys, having fun and playing, and just having fun, being happy. Let's do this, guys. Inquisitor-28 sounds like a fun game. If it's anything like the old Inquisitor, which I loved, it's going to totally be a fun game. And I get to make some cool stuff. So yeah, I'm stoked. Guys, go check it out. It's a INQ-28, a community project. Again, I'll leave the link in the description below. Go on there, join the group, see what it's about. It's new, brand new. Like, he started just a couple of days ago. I think we have like 20 people in the group right now. It's not super active just yet. But let's get it going. Let's get it active. Get in there and bounce ideas, guys. Let's just do stuff. Let's just have fun, you know. You got your Gorka Morka Orc players. Nobody says there can't be an Orc in Inquisitor world. So you can come up with a weird little ragtag Orc band. Who knows? Just hop on there, guys. Let's do this. It's going to be really fun. I really appreciate you all. I love you so much. You are glorious people who make smiles on everybody's faces on a daily basis. Thank you, guys. Keep rocking the nerd life. I'll see you later.